Now, 800 CHAB presents Ask the Expert. Here's Rob Carnie.
The days get shorter, the nights get longer. Pretty soon, we'll be dealing with about 8 hours of daylight from about 9 to 5. That's right, we've entered the 6 months of darkness. And joining us with this sad story, Greg Marcyniuk, Heritage Insurance, downtown Moose Jaw, on 800 CHAB's Ask the Expert. Today, we're focused on night driving. Greg, and for the next 6 months, we do most of our driving in the dark, sir.
That's correct, Rob. Make sure that all of your exterior lights are working properly, Rob, and also you should refrain from looking into your rear view mirror at oncoming traffic behind you. And if you do have a day-night feature to reduce the light, make sure you use that. Now, when you're coming onto oncoming traffic, don't look into the headlights. You're best to look to the right side of the road, down along the white lines. That's what I usually do, and that's what they do recommend. Also, dim your dashboard lights if there's any sort of glare, just so that it makes your eyes more ready for the evening. Keep your windows clean. In fact, if your windows are dirty, it can reduce your visibility upwards of 90%.
And they get that shine if they're dirty, right? And it's hard to see when the lights are coming at you.
That's correct, both inside and outside. And another great tip is to increase your following distance by 4 or 5 seconds to give yourself more response time during the evening. Also, slow your speed, especially in poor weather conditions, whether it's snowing, raining, fog, whatever, just slow it down at night. As well, adjust your outside mirrors. I know we've talked about this, so that you don't view the side of your vehicles. Like, what do you need to know and see the side of your vehicles for? Your outside mirrors should be outside, so you see the traffic on either side. Make sure your headlights are properly adjusted so that you're not actually showing up brighter to the oncoming traffic. The other thing is avoid smoking, as nicotine and carbon monoxide hamper your night vision. So if you are driving at night, best not to smoke before. If you have any vehicle troubles, of course, pull right over to the right, put your flashers on. If you have any sort of flares, put them out. Put on your dome light and call and get assistance on that. If you have to use the washroom, stop and use the washroom. Get out and stretch your legs throughout and wake yourself up. And of course, this is just common sense. If you're tired, stop, pull over, and have a rest, because it's just not good for anybody out there. So hopefully these tips will help someone out there.
You know, I've heard it said before that you don't want to outdrive your headlights, and that just means slow down so you're not going so fast that you don't see something come right out of the dark at you, right?
Well, that's right. That's one of the hazards with the evening driving, is you can't see those hazards beyond those lights. And the other thing that I've read is, as you're driving, it actually makes you a little bit hypnotic and become that much more of a distracted driver. So really have to be aware of your surroundings.
Especially if you have new drivers, or if you want to give yourself a refresher course. And if you have new drivers in the family, take a look at these tips. They're online.
That's correct. NoHassleInsurance.ca, or come on down and see us here at the corner of First and Fairford West.
Greg Marcyniuk, 800 CHAB's Ask the Expert, Heritage Insurance.
This has been Ask the Expert on 800 CHAB.